Taiwan's supply chain ecosystem and its geopolitical centrality. Welcome to the operating system of the global economy, where every high-performance computing dream comes to be forged. Our total IC industry revenue is hitting record highs, growing by over 19% this year alone. Our 70% market share in the foundry world is a testament to the winner-takes-all reality of leading-edge lithography. By the fourth quarter of 2025, mass production of 2 nanometers chips will create a moat that nobody else can even swim across. We control 92% of the world's sub-7 nm manufacturing. Without us, the AI boom becomes an AI bust. HPC now generates more than half of our wafer revenue, with AI processors set to be 20% of sales by 2028. Our fabless design houses are pivoting to physical AI and custom silicon for the cloud giants. Even with display driver cycles shifting, our connectivity and storage segments remain resilient. Advanced packaging is the new frontier, with CoWoS technology acting as the glue for AI accelerators. The Southern Taiwan Science Park has eclipsed Hsinchu in output value, hitting over 2 trillion new Taiwan dollars thanks to our Tainan 3 nanometers clusters. We are spreading our industrial base across the Western Corridor to ensure no single disruption can sink the anchor. The shield is strong, but the wind is changing toward a non-red future.
Time to play the game of glocalization, keeping the R&D brain at home while the limbs grow abroad. Our investment in China has plummeted to single digits as we pivot toward ASEAN in the West. We've committed $165 billion to U.S. expansion, but we're making sure our newest 2 nanometers tech starts in Taiwan first. We are building a network of democratic societies to maintain our lead without the shadow of the mainland. Finally, a tariff ceiling that matches Japan and Korea, giving us the predictability we need to feed the AI designers. The aerospace and pharmaceutical sectors are the big winners in this new tariff-free zone. Reducing landed costs means more chips for the world and more profit for the anchor. We are sharing the capacity but guarding the crown jewels to prevent the hollowing out of our home. Our 7th container terminal is fully automated. We can clear a truck in 10 seconds instead of 4 minutes. The proximity of our ports to the science parks means our time to market is the envy of the world. Expedited relief on double taxation is the fuel our investors have been waiting for. We are everywhere now, but the heart of the machine will always beat in the Hsinchu and southern parks.
As 2 nanometers production matures, the semiconductor industry could consume 12.5% of our entire national power. It's a water-energy nexus. We need power to clean the water and water to cool the power. We're pivoting to offshore wind and hydrogen, aiming for RE100 a decade early to satisfy our global clients. Starting in 2025, our large emitters are paying for their carbon, pushing us toward green chemistry.
Where did everyone go? We have a labor shortage of 34,000 workers in the semiconductor sector alone. Our declining birth rate and the lure of software giants are creating a human capital crisis. We're finally opening our ports and hotels to foreign talent to free up our domestic workforce. If you've been here 5 years and have the skills, we want you to stay forever with full benefits. By 2027, direct hiring and human rights due diligence will be the law, no more middleman exploitation. We're moving to skills-based hiring. If you can code the AI, we don't care about your traditional degree. If we can't find humans, we'll build the joints and muscles to replace them.
The nodes are smaller, but the challenges are getting much, much bigger.
Delta is powering the AI future, with 50% of their server revenue now coming from AI power supplies. Their brand value has surged 30% because they've solved the thermal nightmare of generative AI. We're building the muscles and joints for the world's humanoid robots using our semiconductor motion control tech. Our robotics business is now 10% of our revenue. We're moving from the factory floor to the humanoid future. We're using physical AI to bridge the gap between virtual simulations and real-world operations. An autonomous mobile robot, AMR, is seen navigating a warehouse with 360-degree vision. A SpaceX rocket is taking off with a payload labeled Made in Taiwan. We are SpaceX's purest suppliers, providing the satellite boards and ground stations for Starlink. Our semiconductor expertise is now building an aerospace ecosystem to ensure our communication never goes dark. Compec and UMT are the top choices for LEO payloads, We are literally reaching for the stars. The silicon shield is diversifying into a broader technological fortress that spans from the seabed to orbit. As long as we maintain our two-generation lead, our centrality in the 21st century remains an immutable fact.